How the fuck did we get here? Hi, and this is awkward. Yeah, I'm gonna need wine for this. Hi, and welcome to Sauerkraut Sobrasada. I am Victoria, I'm 29 years old. I think of myself as a pretty okay cook. I also mess up a lot of the time and then I improvise and somehow it always turns out okay, I guess. So I figured, I talk to myself all the time anyways, and I drink a lot of wine by myself, so might as well film myself doing that and put it on the internet, right? Oh boy, more wine. I should have spent more time planning out like this video and how I'm gonna do this, but I haven't, and here we are. I'll just have to wing it. I've picked a recipe for sweet potato gnocchi from BuzzFeed Tasty, which I guess I'm gonna link here somewhere. And I've picked a very random recipe for Tarragon chicken, which I'm gonna link here. And the real challenge for me is gonna be having everything ready at the same time because, and now we're already getting to the nitty-gritty, preparing the sweet potato gnocchi takes quite a bit of time, and if I had been a little bit smarter than I actually am, I would have prepared the sweet potatoes, which go in the oven for a good hour. So, yeah, I did not do that. By the way, this weird hack where you're supposed to put sweet potatoes in the microwave, that is some bullshit. Seriously, I don't know what kind of microwaves y'all have in the US. Like here in Europe, we have safe microwaves. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna make sweet potatoes the proper way. We're gonna put them in the oven. So what we're gonna do now is place one sweet potato in our little rectangle of tin foil. And we're actually gonna use this, which is a bunch of dried up fucking herbs. And now also we're gonna simply use a little bit of olive oil. You don't really need a lot. Probably don't even need to do this period, but I just feel like the more oil the better, personally. Don't forget to take a little sip of your wine. Right, and now we're gonna add a little bit of pepper. I don't really love pepper, so I'm not adding too much, and a little bit of salt. And now it's wrap time. And now these two babies go in the oven for an hour at approximately, I would say 200 degrees. A very important lesson that keeps getting shoved into my face today. Preparation really is key, who would have thought? I just rechecked the recipe for the Tarragon chicken, and it's supposed to go into a cast iron Dutch oven, which I don't have because I'm not freaking rich. But it's also supposed to go into the oven for 45 minutes, which I don't have the time. Or really, I do have the time. That will give me an appropriate amount of time to let the dough rest a bit and drink more wine, which will be pretty cool and might give a nice depth of flavor to the whole thing. So, not too bad. Still wished I would have checked for that beforehand, but you know, improvise, adapt, overcome, or what is it they say? I don't know. Cheers. Alright, now we're gonna take our casserole and imagine that it's a cast iron Dutch oven. And we're just gonna put in our butter and wait till that's melted. And I'm also adding a tiny little bit of olive oil. And I think we can already add the shallots / yellow onion. And then we're just gonna lightly brown them, but really only over medium heat, and make sure they don't get too dark and they're more like a little bit glassy, I think. Make sure to drink more wine in between. I know you're supposed to let the onion sit, but I don't really trust this casserole because it's super thin. And things tend to burn in there, so I'm gonna be super careful here. Alright, it's slightly brown now, which is really not what I was going for, but you can't always get what you want. So now I'm adding the garlic, and also the tarragon. This is looking rather good. I'm gonna place the chicken in the pan now. So it says to add the white wine first. Give a little stir to our broth and make sure to add that in as well and bring everything to a simmer, they said. We're gonna cover this with a lid now and put it in the oven. Scheiße. Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße.
Kann man helfen?
Ja, ich habe hier irgendwie die halbe Kartoffel ist ausgelaufen.
Oh.
So, it's becoming pretty apparent that I'm gonna lose the natural light soonish. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a pretty video. I also realized that there's a whole lot of planning that should go into a video like this. So, it just goes to show that, you know, you don't just happen to do this stuff. You really have to go into it with a little bit of a focus.